Hi everyone to hashtag Comida Cubana. So Cuban food. I have decided to make cubanos, so Cuban sandwich. I made a lot of research and I didn't found many variations. There are a few major ingredients that are in all the recipes I found. It's pulled pork. I bought a piece of neck, then cooked ham, then a kind of sauce with mayonnaise. I will make them myself with mustard and so on, and a little bit spiciness, chili powder, then a good cheese, pickled cucumber, and that's it. Then the Cuban bread, it's kind of soft white bread. I didn't found that actually, so I decided to take and use my own burger buns, which is quite similar from the consistency and so on. And please go into the video description to see the link to the recipe and the video how I make my own burger buns, because it won't be a focus in this video. So, and speaking about the video description, go into there to see all the links of my cooking colleagues around the world. They are also contributing to hashtag Comida Cubana today. And happy watching and happy cooking after that. And we'll see us in a few minutes again. So first of all, I'll create the wrap. These are fennel seeds. These are cumin seeds. These are coriander seeds. And this is buckthorn clay. This is something what is in curry sauces. That was pepper. And salt, and now I crush it into this within this mortar for a few minutes, and there in the background to see already the meat. It's a little piece. So this is turmeric. I add then paprika powder, sweet and hot a little bit. And this is it. This will be the wrap for the meat. First of all, I put a little bit of olive oil on it and coat it so that the wrap will stick to the meat. The oven should be preheated with 130 degrees of Celsius because we make it low and slow. This little piece of meat will be in the oven for 6 hours. Yes. Well, that's pulled pork. Yeah, here you see it. How it goes into the oven. After 3 hours, I put the meat in butcher paper. And I add, believe it or not, yes, I do. I love this to do because barbecue fans make apple juice or something like this, but I add Coca-Cola, Coke. You will see it in a second here. Just a little bit, and then I close the butcher paper and I return the whole piece for another 2 hours in the oven. And after the 2 hours, we remove the paper, and now I switch the grill on in the oven. And I made a little paste. Here you see it. It's a soya sauce. A little bit of concentrated tomato and a little bit of honey. That's it. And now I mop the meat 2 or 3 times, and it goes for another hour or so into the oven with a little bit higher degree of Celsius to get roasted and so on and so on. So now you see I make my mayonnaise. How I do this, I can give you a link in the video description. I think everybody knows how to make mayonnaise, make it the classic way. Most of the time I do it with a mixer here. I made it manually. Then I added additional mustard, a little bit of salt, and a little bit of honey, and a little bit of white pepper. And this is my mayonnaise. These are the pickled cucumbers. I had only small ones, otherwise I would rather recommend to have big ones and slice them into thin slices. These are my burger buns, self-made by myself. Wonderful buns. And now after 6 hours the meat is ready to get pulled. It's half of that I ate straight away. Then the rest of this marinade I mixed into the meat, and this will be one of the layers in the bread. So now you have the bread, and you put the mayonnaise on both the bottom end of the upper piece. Then you put the cheese, which should be nice and tasty, then the ham, then the meat, and after that you add a little bit more of the mayonnaise, put the pickled cucumbers on, and then you put the lid on. Then you melt quite a piece of butter into a pan with mid-sized heat, so not too hot and so on. And you press the sandwich, and you see how it's nicely done. So, and now let's taste. So let's try it. Wow. Wonderful. Now I understand why the Cubanos like the sandwich. It's flavorful, it's juicy. The ham corresponds with a pulled pork. Then this pickled cucumber is very nice as a fresh component and so on. Absolutely terrific. This is very good.